All right, I'm assuming that it's good. Somebody hit the like button. All right, there we go. Appreciate you, Tanya. All right, how bad do you want to accomplish your goals? That's what we're talking about, all right? So it's 3 things, 3 areas we're going to cover. Bear with me, I'm driving. I don't normally do lives when I'm driving, but we're doing it today. So let's make it happen. We're going to make the most of it, all right? So, that being said, number 1, when it comes to your goals, we're all guilty of this at some point. Sometimes we have self-doubt. We have limiting beliefs. So number 1, you can do it. All right? That's number 1. You can do it. And I'm going to elaborate under this subtitle. I got to pass a little semi. You can do it. So start telling yourself that you can do it. I can do it. If you want to lose 50 pounds, I can lose 50 pounds. If you want to lose 100, I can lose 100 pounds. If you want to live an overall healthier and better life, I can live an overall healthier and better life. Start telling yourself that you can. Right? There's too many times where we have a goal, and sometimes the goal may be like a really big goal. It may seem far-fetched. It may seem like it may seem unattainable to get to this goal, right? That's when that self-doubt creeps in. And it's like you start counting the cost, how long it'll take. Oh, it'll take forever to lose 100 pounds. Or it'll take forever to lose 50 pounds. Or it'll take forever to work my way up if you're in corporate America. It'll take forever to work my way up the corporate ladder to get to the top. We start counting the costs. That's when that self-doubt creeps in. I can't do it. It's too much work. It's going to be too hard. I have to do this. I got to give this up. You can do it. You can do it. Like, we got to stop telling ourselves these negative things. Like, and if there's people around you that's not supporting your goals and your dreams, you need to get around some people that are supporting your dreams. Girl, you can lose that 50 pounds. I got you. Let's do it together. Bro, you can lose that 100 pounds. I got you. Let's do it together. I'm here to support you. I can do it. Start telling yourself that you can. Because the truth is, outside of physical limitations, outside of the law of gravity, you can do anything that you set this to. If you believe that you can do it, you can do it. It's that simple. And I said outside of physical limitations, like if you don't have, you can't fly off the ground. That's the law of gravity. We can't fly. Humans can't fly, right? We can't just naturally just levitate off the earth, right? But outside of those type of things, those type of limitations, there is no limits. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Like maybe you didn't, maybe you dropped out of school. You didn't get a high school diploma. You can go back to school. You can get a GED. Maybe you did get your high school diploma and you went to college, but you didn't finish. You can go back and finish if you want to. You can go further than that if you want to. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. I can do it. So that's number 1. So now that you believe that you can do it, number 2, make it a priority. And those of you commenting, I'll come back. I may have to come back and comment post live just because I'm driving and I got to focus on the road. So I'm just kind of going off the dome right now. I appreciate you for leaving the comments, Claudia. Appreciate you. What's up, Carla, Jacqueline, Crystal, Vicky? Claudia says, bad. Love your workouts, unfortunately. All right, there we go. I may have to pull over. I don't want it to mess up. All right, number 2, make it a priority. All right, so once you believe that you can do it, you start telling yourself that I can do it. Implement some affirmations in the morning. I can do it. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am courageous. I can do anything I set my mind to. All right, do that. Program yourself, reprogram yourself, because we do have a lot of negative. There's a lot of negative in the world that gets in our mind. Reprogram your mind. You can do it. You can do anything you want to do. Just believe that you can do it. And it doesn't matter who does believe or who does believe that you can or who doesn't. As long as you believe, that's all that matters. All right, number 2, make it a priority. So if it's weight loss, if it's a weight loss goal, you need to make that a priority. You need to move some stuff around. You need to make some sacrifices, right? If time is an issue, you got to move some stuff around. You got to make some sacrifices. What areas are you willing to reduce time spent on wasted things that have nothing to do with your goals? gotta make some sacrifices. Make it a priority. If that's what you want, if you want it bad, you gotta make it a priority. If you just kind of want it, it doesn't really matter. But if you really want it, like you're level 10, you're all in, you gotta make it a priority to get the things done that you need to get done in order to get to your goal. Whatever that is, everyone's plan, everyone's route and journey is different. Make it a priority. All right? And then number 3, this is really important. Don't give up. So you've heard this a lot. Don't give up. And I want to talk about this because when times get hard, when things aren't going the way we want them to go, when we face that resistance, when we face that opposition, when we face those obstacles, when we're hit with adversity, the easiest thing that creeps in our mind for us to do is throw in that towel, give up, quit. That's the easiest option. I'm a fitness coach, right? A year ago, I was down to like a few clients, little to none, right? The easiest thing for me to do is be like, I don't have to do this anymore. I can find something else to do. I didn't quit. I kept going. There's several of you out there that's watching right now that's been on your fitness journey. Maybe you didn't lose weight a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but something inside of you reminded you, that voice in your head reminded you like, hey, these goals are really important to you. You don't want to be a quitter. And you kept going. And then eventually you lost that weight. Eventually you hit that goal. But that's what it takes. You have to keep going. Because if you quit, you're not going to get there. If you quit, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to succeed if you quit. So you have to keep going. Sometimes you have to make adjustments when things aren't working out. When you're faced with that obstacle. All obstacles are things in your way. So the best way to handle an obstacle, you go over it. You can maneuver around it. If you're powerful enough, you can just run through it. Those of you watching that may have played sports, football, anything like that. If you're running back, obstacle in your way, like, oh, this guy wants to tackle me, but I'm stronger and faster and bigger than him. I'm just going to run him over. That's an obstacle. An obstacle is something standing in the way of you and the result that you want. You can go over it, around it. You can figure out how to remove the obstacle. But the key is don't give up. That's the key. Keep going. So again, let's recap. Number 1, you can do it. You can do it if you believe you can do it. No matter how hard that it seems. There's several people that, reach out to me for, coaching or in the past personal training. And before they even know the value of what they're going to get, they opt out with, I can't afford it. So again, that's a limiting belief. Because if you really want it bad, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out before you say you can't afford something. Right? Here's the thing. I'm going to touch on this now. When it comes to your health, if you're overweight, you're obese, first off, that's a health risk factor. Like, there's a lot of health issues associated with that. So that should be something that you definitely 100% want to change. That should be a priority to change that. If you want to live, if you got loved ones that you care about and you want to be around, that should be top priority. I need to get healthy, or else I'm going to be ill. I could die. That should be priority. And if that's not something that you see the value in investing in, I don't know what to tell you. Because when you do get sick, you're going to end up spending that money anyways on medication, on going to the doctor. All right? Make it a priority. Make it a priority. If your goals are serious to you, make it a priority. All right? And most important, number 3 was don't give up, don't quit. If something happens, just make the adjustment. Pray for the strength. Pray for the answers that you need to get past this roadblock that you're facing. Pray for the strength to keep going. All right. I feel like I'm about to hit a little bad point as far as service goes, but I appreciate you guys. I'm going to engage with you guys post live. Let me know your biggest takeaway from today's live. I hope I inspired someone out there to keep going that may feel like they want to quit. I hope I inspired someone that wants to start, didn't know where to start, wasn't motivated to start. I hope I inspired you. I hope I encouraged you. And then the rest of you guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. As I mentioned, I will respond to you guys post live in the comments. Enjoy your weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. Be safe, be smart. Remember, prioritize your goals. Love you guys. As always, peace and love over on this side. I'll see you guys on the next live. And don't forget, your time is now.